Champions League knockout rounds continue tonight, but before we go into the games that we have tonight, we'll just go back to what happened yesterday. Yesterday at the Metropolitano, Atletico Madrid defeated Club Brugge by 4 goals to 1, bringing that game's aggregate to 7 goals to 4. Right, Ademola Lookman was kept on the bench. I felt that was a masterstroke from Simeone, having to keep your most informed player currently on the bench. I think that would have destabilized what the plans that the Club Brugge team came with. The game ended 4 goals to 1. Solot, that's how Solot performs. On his good day, he scores three, he scores four, he scores two, he scores three, he scores four. That's who Andrew Solot is. And that game, he got a hat trick. And congratulations to Atletico Madrid. They are through to the next round. Leverkusen played a barren draw with Olympiacos. That game was all but settled in Greece. In Greece, remember Leverkusen ran out 2-0 winners, and of course, I noted that game was already set. It was a settled game. Leverkusen sat tight, played their game compact, held possession, controlled the game for more than 90 minutes, and that game ended in a barren draw. Of course, that game took people so many things. All right, so Newcastle United defeated Karabakh by 3 goals to 2. That's making them the sixth English team to advance to the round of 16 of the Champions League. Who knows? We might have four. We might have five of them, or we might have five of them in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Good one for the EPL. Of course, that shows the development of the league, how far it has gone compared to other leagues in the world. Inter Milan 1, Bodo Glimt 2. Was it a surprise to me? Was it a shocker to me? From the depth of my heart, it was not, because I knew it was coming. Right? Bodo Glimt didn't just defeat Manchester City. They didn't just defeat Atletico Madrid in games that never mattered. Those were games that mattered to them as much as games that mattered to both Atletico Madrid and Manchester City. But these guys came out victorious in those two games. That tells you a lot about them. I always say this. If you see a team that has an identity and won't do anything to go against their identity, just keep an eye on them. They will go far in competitions that people least expect them to do. As an Arsenal fan, currently, I wouldn't prefer to meet Bodo Glimt. Not now, not at all. Maybe in the finals. But let's see how far they can go in this Champions League season. Okay, so today we have other games, second leg games that will end tonight. Atlanta is going to face Dortmund. Of course, you know that game. Dortmund is ahead by 2 goals to 0. Juventus is going to play Galatasaray. Of course, Galatasaray are 5-2 up. At the Turin Stadium today, is Juventus going to do a remontada? I don't know what they call it in Italy. I don't know what they want to do. I don't know the plan Juventus have for today, but 3 goals, overturning a 3 goals deficit. That's a huge task for them to perform. Of course, we've seen Galatasaray without Osimhen. I don't know if Gala can cope without Osimhen in their team. Of course, their last league game, they lost away. Osimhen was not actually involved in that game. Precautionary measures, they have to rest him so that he will be fit for tonight's game against Juventus. PSG are 3-2 up against Monaco. That's a tight call. See, football, the thing is, anything can happen. Monaco are a good side. Yes, they narrowed that game. They didn't just manage their gameplay very well against PSG. That's how PSG showed why they are champions. They came from behind and they defeated Monaco 3 goals to 2. Today, I still believe PSG might still nick a win over Monaco. Real Madrid versus Benfica. That is where the controversy is all settled in. What is going to happen between Madrid and Benfica today is not just going to be a football game. It's going to be more than a football game. It's going to be something like war. Should we say war? Because up until now, after UEFA has given their ruling suspending provisionally Gianluca Prestiani from being a part of the game, Benfica on their own defied the odds, traveled with Prestiani to Bernabeu. In short, he was captured training in the Bernabeu yesterday. So I think Benfica is towing a very risky part. I think they're towing a very risky part. Standing behind the boy, yes, it's their player, it's a good thing. But has the boy told them actually what he said? Even though he has done that, will they actually come out to say this is what he said? We are not certain. Nobody is certain of what is happening. So allow UEFA do their work. You as a team, UEFA supersedes you. So challenging UEFA might actually result to a very huge fine for the team. So I think today Cristiano should not be selected. He should not be on the bench. He should just, since he's around, maybe just stay around. Don't just come to the pitch. Don't come to the stadium. Just stay, watch the match. Okay, if there is guarantee of security, he should come to the stadium with the team. But my take is that the game should be allowed to flow.